Welcome to Mystic Moon's Political Times. If you're a subscriber, welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining. And if you're not a subscriber, welcome aboard and thank you for joining. Today we're going to take a trip. We're going to take a trip to the White House. So let's just sit back once we get into our psychic space shuttle. And we're going to take a quiet, sober investigation. You have to wonder, you have to ask yourself, even if you just casually read the papers to find out what's going on in D.C. Just cleanse the air. Now, we do know that we've had a new president for 30 days, maybe 33 days, according to Earth time. However, we have had so much explosive action, it feels much longer, doesn't it? Donald J. Trump has overwhelmingly put himself in a controversial situations, one explosive dictate after another. In fact, even calling himself King Trump. Well, okay. Now, Trump has his style. We all know that. But there seems to be a first buddy called Elon Musk who is seems that he is trying to, almost like a tug of war, who gets the most flack, who gets the most flash. Something like that. It's kind of, as a spectator, aka citizen, it seems a little distracting. Like, I want to concentrate on President Trump. But however, Elon Musk is he's up there with a chainsaw, he's up there with a baby's mommy, that he's saying all sorts of ridiculous things, saying that she's like a pregnancy trap or a baby trap. She trapped him. Now, excuse me, but we all know how biology works, correct? We do know that Elon did not send her his sperm in an envelope to open at will. He was a fool, and I mean, where is the masculinity of right now? Now, President Trump has married his women for the most part. He has a married wife. She sticks by him. He has a wife and he has a family. He's a family man. Unlike Elon Musk, who has his 13th child, and he's even saying disparaging things about the mother who did breed with him. I mean, with his chip in the head and his SpaceX, I mean, surely he could just put his sperm and make a factory of little Elons instead of actually, having an Earth mother, a woman. What is some Democratic governor of some state, I think Kansas, he says something about inseminated creature or something like that, not using the word mother anymore. This sounds like robotics. Doesn't it sound like robotics? I mean, Elon Musk, is he embarrassing? Is he 13 years old? Is he a high schooler? No, he's not. He's supposed to be a grown-ass man. And men do take responsibility, and they don't call their babies mommies. They don't call out. I mean, what is his style? I think his style. Do you think? And then injecting himself. I mean, okay, we all know that Elon Musk is a South African, born and raised. Now he came over here to the United States for college, of which he got full scholarship, even though he's super rich with a emerald mind his daddy has. All right. However, now, what I'm saying is, for a person who's born abroad, and let's say just like a half American, half foreigner, that person has to spend 14 years, or 10 to 14 years, to qualify for citizenship. Now, Elon Musk is a naturalized citizen, all right? But I'm just talking about for citizenship. And at least 5 of those years for a half, one parent is an American citizen, the other parent is not. They have to have American citizenship if they were born abroad, like Elon was. They have to spend 5 years under the age of 14 in this country. And then the X amount of years still being in this country to qualify for citizenship. Now, maybe because he's so rich and we United States exalts cash. Cash is king. Cash is king. But, okay, I'm mature enough to understand cash is king. But however, the behavior is so unmanly. Is it? It's striking up my feminism. And I'm not into the feminism thing. I really I'm not in that sense. I mean, okay, we all deserve equality. We got the job done, and we have, you study for your skill set. But when somebody is saying, you trap me, when he is the one with the erected penis, I mean, we all know biology, as I said just a few minutes ago. Now, I don't understand why is all this underwear in my face? Your face, our faces. I mean, can't he do his things? He has enough money to buy off anything. Can't he do it quietly? Why do we have to wonder about, oh, he has 13 kids, 5 with this one, 3 with this one, 4 with this one, and now a new one. And if he's hot for so many bodies, why do we have to know about it? And this is the faces, the Republican Party. We already know that we have like 13 billionaires, got that, people? 13 billionaires in the current legislation, in the current Trump's party. But none's, and it's a lot of tech executives and a lot of other South Africans. David Sachs, Peter Thiel, and Elon. They have history together. Now he's getting the way he smiles. I mean, we're people that have to work every day. And we're not ashamed of that either. However, when somebody is so bloody rich, cackling, if you don't tell me what you do, dot your P's and cross your T's, I mean, granted, any organization has bloating, has misuse of funds. But don't you think that if they really were after funds, they'd go after the Bidens, even though they pardoned themselves? Don't you think so? Instead of going after Jay Schwartz, Jim Brown, Lucy Lee, don't you think that they would do that first if they really wanted to, but no, for the amount of money they're going after the petty people, not the big time spenders, because when you get to the billionaire class, you're not concerned about a few here and a few there. You just want more. You want to be the first trillionaire. And is that where we're going? And then now we're all, the masses, we get pink slips at will. So everybody, if you don't have your sphincter muscle tighten up and your head going, whoops, sorry, got carried away there, and your head going up and down, up and down, up and down in the yes, then you are pink slipped. And where does that leave you? Does it leave your house? Oh, I'm getting a little emotional about this, and I keep on knocking over my I'm just saying, is this the way we want our democracy to be? Okay, it's not a democracy. This is the way we want our republic to be at the shackles, at the neigh, like the sheep or the horse, and are we? Where is our guts? Do we really need some politicians to be able to tell you? And now you can put your derriere on that chair. What? I mean, where are we as a people? I mean, I'm just saying, yes, we don't need to have studies to see why homosexual women are overweight. That's bullshit. We don't need to know where a lot of things are BS. We know that. But must we say all federal workers are shits? No, there's a lot of people that do their job, they live their quiet lives, and they try the best that they can. But now we're dumping in all federal workers, which is, just the Q word for replace these federal workers with software. We know that. And that they treat us like we're dumb. Like we're dumb. But it's are we being dumb because we have no vocals? Or are we dumb because, 1 and 1 equal 10? Is that the way we're going to live our constitutional life? Now, Donald Trump has done a lot of good things, but he's also being very much an aggressor. Now, do we agree with this aggression? That's a question that should be put to the people. Do we have to be the big bully and like take in small countries, or do we have to have Elon Musk going and if he holding up a chainsaw like that man has never really even pulled the plug, I'm sure. Maybe he's done one of the plastic ones, but he's there like I'm going to cut. I mean, if you want to be an actor, go right ahead. Yeah, he's acting in front of us. It's just not very. Is it Trump style? Trump style, I thought was much more dignified, much more. Yes, he makes a deal. Trump makes deals. That's what he's always done. He's a real estate developer. Okay, fine. However, is he into all this like drama, unnecessary drama? Now, I mean, I really am like, appreciate men. I like masculine men, but I don't like bullies. And I don't like people like right back at you in your face. I mean, we do know that there's a lot of waste. We know that. But not to tell everybody shape up or shit out if you don't do exactly what I say. And if you notice with Kash Patel and Tulsi Gabbard, they go, wait a minute, this is not the way we envision it. See, Elon seems to be running wild. And then, did everyone see that the latest video that ran rapid in the White House? You know what it was? They had President Trump sucking Elon's toes, feet, and kissing his feet. Now, we have to ask ourselves, now that's gotta like burn. I mean, I don't see President Trump is trying to keep himself as dignified as possible. And do you think that that is the way? I mean, if I was trying my best and then somebody made a video of me slurping somebody's toes, and that would bug me. So let's see now. Is Elon Musk, I'll just pick random cards, is Elon Musk crimping, dimming Trump style? We have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. That is already, it's prickling him. I would say that Trump is bothered by Elon's actions. He is bothered by his overt, look at me, look at me, look at me. And we have the Page of Pentacles. And maybe every time Elon does an infraction, President Trump gets more money from him. He says, I pay for this. I can do this. That's Elon. And the Four of Wands. This could be the bond that the parties, the two parties. This is the marriage. We're into it. You owe me, type of thing. Not exactly. We'll have to check that one out. The Four of Wands. And here we have the Hangman. I had a cat that looked exactly like this. Her name was Sweetheart. So this particular card, this is a timing card. This particular card is very dear to my heart and also speaks to me. And I would say that, in fact, I got this deck because of this pussycat. Now, this is a timing card that I would say Trump is going da-da, 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 in private. Because this is not Trump's style. Not at all. He likes to make almost like Barnum and Bailey ringleader type statements, but he keeps himself dignified. He doesn't go after like the splash. And he certainly would not be talking about his sex life in that manner or his mother of one of his children. He would not do that. He would not. Whereas Elon has no boundaries. And we have here the Page of Swords and we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is the kind of relationship they have. The Page of Swords throwing out anything that comes in his brain, no matter how much it is taking, it is dimming Trump. It is dimming Trump's thing. It is definitely a dimmer. And you could say, oh, I hate Trump, I do this, I do that. That's not the point. The point is where they're going with this. Where are we going with this relationship? First buddy, we have here the first buddy and the president, right? And then you see that, don't you? The first buddy and the president. Now we have here, this is the kind of relationship they have. It is testy. It's definitely cramping Trump's style. This is what we should pay attention to. So even if you think you don't like Trump, it's a matter of who's boss. And I'm sure President Trump did not like that CGI of him effigy of him slurping Elon's feet with Elon's smiling in the breeze. I wouldn't like it, would you? No. So I would say this relationship is tick, 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 tick. There's a timing on it. A timing. There's a timing on their relationship. And right now, relationship, they're like, I would say that they're Elon. I don't know if how long he will exactly last, because he gets crazier and crazier every day, or more. Look at me, look at me. He's just acting like a 13-year-old. He's acting like, not a dignified man of 53 years of age and the richest man in the world. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have certain things, you have nothing. Nothing. And you can't think so highly of yourself. As we do see, I don't know, it's a very strange situation. Very, very strange situation, of which we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. I don't know. It just seems like, yes, indeed, Elon Musk is cramping he's dimming Trump style. And I think Trump will be always. Trump is not happy. I don't think he's happy about it all. Let's just take a couple cards. Let's just take a few for this hangman and see what kind of time limit do we have on this relationship. Like I've already said in the past that I thought that Trump would be the one to cut the cord. And, well, let's see now how much longer. It's already, he's just too much. Yeah. This hangman has the Ten of Wands, and we have the Seven of Cups, which is basically 1, 2, 3, racking up the different things that Elon is doing right now. So that's the whole thing. How much more can Trump stand to watch? Under his watch, Elon Musk continue to his bombastic and rather selfish acts every day. I mean, to be on a stage with sunglasses, a big smirky smile, and tell people jump when I say jump, that's bullying. That's bullying. That's bullying. Okay, so how many bullies it's not going down well. And how much before we become all demoralized under the structure? And what are we teaching our children in school? To be a bully, to be an authoritarian bully because you have the most cash? What is the message here? What is the message? And that's what we have to think about. What is the future message? And the competition. Elon isn't about to give anybody more stage time than himself. Remember, who is the president? And it's not Elon Musk. All right, so thank you very much. I'm going to conclude. And to the next time, think about it. Is Elon Musk dimming Trump's style? Answer that for yourself. Bye bye.